Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your February full moon 2022 reading. This full moon is called often the wolf moon or the hunger moon, among other names, because in February in northern climates, hibernation season has been, this is still deep in hibernation season, and food has been scarce for some time. So when the wolves howl, their howl is particularly lonesome and melodious and excruciating. And this indicates for me that we are now able to express our deepest needs. And so I'm going to get started with that, Sagittarius, with an overall energy card of the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups indicates that you are a giver. You are looking at your relationships in terms of equal giving and receiving. I will say equitable balance of giving and receiving, of connecting rather than equal, because equal isn't always equitable. So this recognizes, you are recognizing that as two needs, relationships must be balanced in such a way that not only is giving receiving, but receiving, in your case, someone who gives so much, is a form of giving, and that you are making space in your life now to receive more, to make space to receive, and to accept the receipt of gifts, attention, and nurturance with grace. In your past, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Staffs. You are in a pretty comfortable position right now. You are self-reliant as you celebrate your ability to nurture yourself and your intimates. So you are in a space of self-reliance, independence, resourcefulness, the enjoyment of your own abundance, self-created, and feeling secure and stable, protected. But that does not exclude your willingness and ability, as we saw with the overall energy, to give of yourself, to explore your emotional experiences with intimates in a safe way that you recognize is a cause of celebration, an opportunity for the celebration of your compassion, of your ability to nurture each other in this intimate and completely safe way. The Seven of Staffs or Wands is indicating that you are standing your ground, and I'm sensing that your independence is something you feel you must defend at this time. Your ability to stand on your own is something you are not often appreciated for or seen as being natural for you. You are naturally outgoing, friendly, social, and you are defending your ability to contain your energies right now, to seek to continue to balance out the energies in your life of giving and receiving, to look deeply at your relationships and recognize what it is you get from others that is most meaningful to you now. And that is still based on this sense of integrity of yourself as an individual and your desire to stand your ground, to be where you are for as long as you need to be there, rather than in response to the needs of others. In the present, we have the World card. We have the Two of Staffs or the Two of Wands, and we have the Hermit. So, yeah, you've completed a major cycle of achievement. Completed a cycle of life, a whole phase of life and development, of growth. You are recognized for that achievement. You're being seen for what you've been able to accomplish. And this world card is actually a kind of portal that says, I've closed out the cycle. I've learned everything I can from this particular arena of activity, and I'm ready to move on to something new. So this is you, again, allowing yourself to receive the accolades, the recognition, the nurturance, the support, the credit for things that have already been completed in a way that may not be so comfortable to you. But what makes it so uniquely Sagittarian is then your ability to turn around and stretch for something new, to move in a new direction, to move away from what is comfortable and familiar to you, an area where you've already grown, you already know, you have the knowledge base and the inspiration, and to want to stretch beyond that, to expand beyond that. So this is you preparing to move in a new direction. And how you're doing that is by going within, seeking answers. You may actually be undertaking a journey, a pilgrimage, a sojourn, in order to seek answers, to ask those that you recognize as your authorities, teachers, elders, ancestors, mentors, for answers to your questions. And these questions indicate your willingness to go within, to step back. And as you learn, as you receive these answers, you are modeling their application in your own life so that you are sharing what you've learned with others. In the immediate future, we have the Two of Swords, the Emperor, and the Moon card. So you're really looking at, I'm feeling you split at a crossroads here, the second two, where you are making a choice between this experience of being in control, not letting others into the way that you shape your life, the exploration into new areas where you have control of the choices and activities that you undertake, and this similar ability to go deeper within, to connect with the things that are invisible in your life, the forces, the experiences, the connections, the invisible forces of your own personality and experience that cannot be easily accessed except through this deep dive into your unconscious, through your dreaming life, may be particularly rich at this time. In fact, it may be the place in your meditations where you ask the questions, you ask to see and get the information that you feel you need right now to move on. This is more than simply asking questions. This is this ability and desire, this strength to dive deep into experiences that may not be comfortable, pleasurable, successful, or positive in some way or another, where disappointments have lurked, where abuse may have occurred, things that we often push down because we can't see them. We don't want to see them so that we can't see them. And you are, as you seek answers, you're using your unconscious powers, the great reservoir of information and experience that you've had that is not seen, to seek the answers, to find the connections that you feel you need to move forward in your quest for greater growth. And in fact, your quest for greater growth is helping you to understand that what seems like a choice, what feels like a crossroads, is more about needing more information, and you are going for that information on several levels, but particularly in your bravery and focus, your willingness to look at your demons. I'm going to clarify these cards with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And these have been shuffled, and I'm going to clarify the World card with the Six of Swords and the Moon card. So the Moon card is a repeat, and this is always very confirming to me. Part of what the Moon sign the Moon card's indicating with the Six of Swords is that, again, you are willingly moving away from experiences that have been disappointing, and you are moving towards that area of invisible wealth in your psyche. You're looking towards your ability to face not only your demons and uncomfortable experiences, but those invisible resources you have, asking for help through your dreams, asking for answers, looking to connect your ancestry, your personal history, with resources that you may be unaware of on a conscious level. Bringing these resources into your consciousness is not only allowing you to release negative experiences, but it's also allowing you to accept the experiences that you've had so that you are released and able to find peace. I'm going to clarify the Empress card here with the Five of Swords and the Justice card. The Five of Swords indicates that you are open to the ideas, the conversations, the communications of a diversity of people that may be in your domestic or work environment. You're entertaining often conflicting and chaotic ideas and experiences that can be confusing to you when you doubt what it is that you know to be true. However, channeling this Emperor energy indicates to me that you are able to quell this information. You've asked for this information at many levels. You've asked for answers. You're looking at uncomfortable things. You're looking for the gems to be mined from uncomfortable disappointments or failures in your past. As you do that, what is allowing you to maintain a sense of control and peace is your ability to balance out any unfairness or injustices that have occurred that you may have experienced, and in experiencing those, you recognize their impact on others, or you see and recognize that others in your environment, in your world community, are experiencing unfairnesses, injustices, imbalance in resources that you have an opportunity to make right. I'm going to finish off this reading, Sagittarius, with an oracle card that is a combination of the language of flowers and crystal oracle for final word oracle on February's full moon for you. And I pulled Heart's Ease. The key word is compassion. And the quote says, tread a little more tenderly. I'm going to leave it here, Sagittarius. I hope this has been helpful to you. I thank you for your time, and until next time, Namaste.